Hey, got my list right here, and this the list you want to be on. First off, I gotta give a shout out to David from New York. He cashed out me some money for vodka. And number two, oh, this is a black dude, Greg from Los Angeles, cashed out me some money for some vodka. And last but not least, Walter from Miami. This is the second time he didn't cash out me. He a superstar. You want to get on this list and you get the shout out. I'm telling you. Hey, the Cash App is in the bio.
Oh my God, oh my God. Hey, oh my God, oh my God. I'm solo with this shit, man. Fuck a squad. You niggas watching me, you need a job. Niggas keep on plotting, call them fried.
And I know the last stories I told you guys are kind of funny, kind of interesting, but I don't know. This one is a little bit more serious. It's about how my family found out that I was a porn actor, and I don't know. I think it was like 1997, and I had already been in the porn industry for like 3.5, almost 4 years. And this is before, you know, the internet was really popular. Like, yeah, you know, it was there, but it wasn't really like popular where you could just go and see every porn movie on Pornhub or Xvideo. So you had to go to you still had to go to the video store, get the VHS, and then, you know, the DVD or whatever. Then you got to take it home. It was a process. You couldn't just go on your phone and pull it up. So, but I was thinking, like, you know, I need to. It's been 3 or 4 years. I should start letting my family know, because I would rather tell them myself than have them find out from somebody else, you know. So I have 3 sisters and a brother, and so I was trying to think, like, okay, which one of my sisters or brothers is the coolest that I can call them and, you know, and let them know, like, which one was the coolest. So, you know, it was my one sister, my middle sister, so I called her and, you know, explained it to her, and she was like, well, you know, as long as you're happy, as long as you're being safe, you know, have a good time. So I was like, okay, cool. So then I called my oldest sister, and she's kind of like a second mom to me, you know, like she taught me how to read, how to count, how to tie my shoe. So I was like, she'll be cool. So I called her and told her, and she was like, well, you know, she didn't really agree with it, but she was like, as long as you're being safe, you're not hurting anybody, you're not getting hurt, you're a grown man, do what you got to do. Then she's like, how much money you making? So, and so I was getting ready to tell my brother, right? And I was going to call him. But before I could call him, I got a letter in the mail. Not an email, a real letter in the mail. And so I get the letter, I read it, I'm like, ah. So in the letter, he's saying that, you know, he was living in Virginia, so he's like, him and his wife had went to a lingerie store. And at the lingerie store, they had a adult video section. So they wandered into the adult video section, and they're looking at different videos. And then he says he sees the video, and I'm on the cover, and he was like, hey, he told his wife, like, hey, I think this is my brother. And she's like, nah, I don't think that's him. And he was like, no, I think that's him. I know my brother. And then he was like, well, you know what? We're gonna rent this. We're gonna rent this videotape. We're gonna go home and watch it. So he took it home, watched it, and then he was like, oh, that's my brother. I know him. And then she still was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's him. So anyway, so I got the letter, I read it, I'm like, oh man. So I called him, and I was like, yeah, I was intending to tell you, I was getting ready to tell you, but you know, I guess you found out before I could tell you. And I don't know, like, I didn't think he would be that upset, but he was more upset than my sisters. And what ended up happening is, like, we ended up not talking for like 5 years. And, like, you know, we were really close growing up because we were like, you know, I was the youngest and then he was the next. So, you know, we bonded as kids, and, you know, we had a good relationship. So I thought, like, he would be cool with it, like, yeah, do your thing. But he was pissed, so I don't know. But guess what? Everything's good now. We're talking again. So it worked out in the end, but yeah, we lost out on 5 years. So yeah, that's the story. So guess what? I got some more wild and crazy stories. I guess you guys want to hear the juicy details of my hookups off camera or behind the scenes. But I can do that, but I got to change the names to protect the guilty. So like, subscribe, and comment so you don't miss out.
You niggas watching me, you need a job. Niggas keep on plotting, call them fried. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.